JB, welcome to the show. I want to begin by reading you this post on X from Alabama's athletic director, Greg Byrne. Over the past few years, there have been drastic changes in college athletics. We have been careful during this transitional period to protect our position at the top of the college athletics while being mindful to listen, engage, and learn from our generous supporters, proud alumni, and unrivaled fans to make sure that we protect our great traditions here at Alabama. But there's a time for talk and a time for action. Now is a time for action. Although we have been competitive from an NIL standpoint, our competition has us in their sights and are actively trying to surge ahead with NIL. You have heard examples of other teams using promises of million-dollar paydays to lure away our players or convince them not to come to Alabama. It is time for the Bama Nation to fight back. Under the new model of college athletics, which is the result of an antitrust lawsuit against the NCAA, a university can succeed if their fans purchase authentic NIL from student athletes. The good news is when blanks or something was created last year, the focus was on providing our fans with a legitimate product rather than booster inducements. Blank delivers exclusive content and access you cannot get anywhere else. Let me make sure I figure out what this blank is.
That's Yay, Alabama.
Yay, Alabama. Yay, Alabama delivers exclusive content and access you cannot get anywhere else. We also have a plan to grow Yay, Alabama's offerings with more videos, features, and news. So please visit Yay, Alabama to join. A subscription to Yay, Alabama isn't about the now, it's about the future. It's about roster retention for future seasons, keeping our legends in crimson. It's about attracting and developing the best recruits in the country to represent the script. You being a part of the team has never been more important. At Alabama, we've not measured ourselves against our competition. We are the standard, and that measurement is against the mirror and against a rich and proud history. But it's impossible to ignore what is taking place in college athletics. Hungry fan bases are acting decisively to give their respective programs competitive advantages. We must respond. We are Alabama. Join Yay, Alabama today. Man, he just said, JB, man, y'all got to cough up this money if we want to keep winning. You know, we know you buy season tickets. We know you tailgate. We know you buy our paraphernalia, our memorabilia. We know you buy the tickets and pay for the parking. We need more from you. You got to foot the bill so we can retain these players. This is a recipe for disaster in college football, because schools are going to start coming with their hands out, asking more from the fans. And I'm not sure if the fans are going to be getting more. They're going to be getting less. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I think Kentucky started this, or Tennessee, one of them. I think Tennessee or Kentucky. They started it last. Tennessee, yeah. So I think it's already out there. It's crazy to me. You're asking ticket holders, ticket sales, season ticket holders to even ante up more money. It blows my mind. I don't get it. It's crazy times, Jason. I don't know what to say. It's the Wild Wild West times 10 after last night's judge ruling for JUCO, which my name is hot in the media right now because everyone's actually asking me my thoughts. My whole show this morning was about this whole take. I had a couple guests on. JUCO football is this is all tied in together. This whole collective NIL thing that you're discussing with this Alabama issue is a direct correlation of what's going on in this whole Wild Wild West landscape we used to call college football. This is what it will be. I don't know how you put the paste back in the tube, Jason. It's only getting worse. After last night's ruling, it's only getting worse. So you're going to ask your fan base to pay your players? I don't know.
Hold for 1 second. Time together for me. They've now said you can go to JUCO for 2 years and retain 4 years of eligibility at a 4-year school. You think this is a bad thing?
Right now, 12 hours into the ruling, I'm only seeing the worst. Now, so basically you're saying junior college, which we have known our entire lives to be college football, right? We're calling it, that's hence junior college, the name. It's been college football for 100 years. John Madden played junior college. Aaron Rodgers, Cam Newton, The list goes on and on, right? Arnold Schwarzenegger, for God's sakes. So the list goes on for JUCO. Now we're saying junior college is not a college. It is a prep continuation of a high school. Because that, in essence, the reading of the law and the rule I'm looking at is what it is saying. If you can go 2 more years, that's a prep school, Jason. That is Fork Union. That is the military institutions that we used to send our kids to after high school. This COVID thing, and this is all a tie-in, Jason, to that. I'm just telling you. We have 8- and 9-year seniors. This kid wanted to chase $1 million bag, so he sued to get $1 million bag because he knows he's not an NFL player. And
this
now
kid, the quarterback at Vanderbilt, is that who you're talking about? Put a name on it.
Yeah, Diego. He has the Vanderbilt quarterback. He played at New Mexico Military Institute. He played at New Mexico Military Institute. They beat Iowa Western in the national championship of junior college more than 3 years ago. Just put in perspective. He played junior college over 3 years ago, won a national title. He goes to New Mexico University and beat Auburn and did great things, transfers to Vanderbilt. They beat Alabama. His name is on a national scale, and he's now known, and now he wants to make money off his name, image, and likeness, Jason. I'm not mad at that fact, but I'm mad that you're going to take one kid that he's played his time, Jason. He's played 4 years of football, Jason. Why is now everybody get a second, third, fourth opportunity? Everyone deserves a trophy era generation, man. It's sickening. I'm sick to my stomach. Junior college football will either implode and become null and void, or it will become a hustler's dream like me, and I will be Bill Belichick's direct pipeline to North Carolina.
Let's be honest. The insurance model is broken. CrowdHealth puts your health care back in your hands. Use the promo code FEARLESS at joincrowdhealth.com. That's joincrowdhealth.com, promo code FEARLESS.
It's going to take one or two ways. You're either going to be a college prep JUCO, which is what it will be. I will pipeline my kids directly to Bill Belichick. I will develop, nurture, create a football camp, so to speak, because there's so many questions, Jason, to be answered. You can do a 10-hour show on this. I can, at least, on this whole topic. Jason, are the classes going to be transferable? Is an AA degree now applicable? Is a 4-2-4 rule even exist anymore? Can I leave Alabama, Jason, as a sophomore, go JUCO? Does my clock stop? So can I leave Alabama, go JUCO, stop the clock, and then come back to Alabama at 26 years old and be a 27-year-old senior and with eligibility? This is unbelievable times we're in, Jason. I'm just telling you right now. I don't believe the NCAA or this judge forward thought this. From all the readings that I can read into, people that are disagreeing with the viral message that I put out last night, half of them are saying, okay, the NCAA fought this, JB. It's not the NCAA's fault. Me being who I am, Jason, it's collusion in my opinion. The NCAA can care less. It wasn't a monetary lawsuit, Jason. The NCAA only cares about dollars. If they're not being sued for money, Jason, they are fine with this being a portal enhancement. This is what this is. This is a portal enhancement. Making JUCO a preparatory institution is only enhancing the portal, which we have 6,000 kids in right now, Jason. There's only 134 Division I playing schools. Do the math.
So here's what I hear on the JUCO ruling. It's another death blow to mid-major football. If I'm a kid coming out of high school, in my view, if I'm a kid coming out of high school, why would I choose mid-major? Oh, I can go to a JUCO and prepare for another year or two and try to get to a BCS, a Power 4, Power 5, whatever type school, and get me an NIL bag rather than, and again, junior college, the academic requirements aren't nearly as strong as at a regular mid-major school. So I can go play football, fart around for 2 years, mature, my body mature, stay in the weight room, and then go grab a bag from a Power 4 school 2 years later. I do think this is going to create more chaos. I think it's going to hurt more of the mid-major schools. And I look at what's going on with Alabama and what's going on across the board where people are begging fans to foot the bill for untested, really unproven talent. And so, hey, we got to make sure that all these kids have $100, $200, $300, $400,000 in cash every year so they can buy more gold chains and fast cars and hang around and be little baby rappers. All of these kids, and again, I don't want to paint it like it's the worst picture in the world, but their life is going to peak at age 21 or 22. They'll earn more money at 21, 22 than they will for the rest of their lives. They'll be lost. They'll be enticed to take risk with that money if they're not headed to the pros. I could sit here and tell you stories about guys that I played college football with, not a bunch of them, but it was enough that was like, hey, if I don't make it to the NFL, I'm gonna be a dope dealer. And they did just that. And they've done the time. One of them was killed in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Anybody that went to Ball State with me knows who I'm talking about. It was years later, but he got killed by a Latin American drug cartel probably 10 years ago. But I'm just, the things these kids are gonna do with all this money and to try to maintain that lifestyle, because the overwhelming majority of them aren't gonna make it to the NFL. It's just more and more chaos, and fans are being asked to foot the bill, and there's no leadership at the NCAA collegiate level. I look at Greg Byrne. I look at, what is it, Stanky or Skanky? Who's the athlete or the commissioner? Greg Sankey. Yeah, the commissioner of the SEC. There's no leadership. Help us grow the Fearless Army. Pound that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with all your fearless friends.